Hi, it's good to have you here again. If you are always here, thank you. And if this is the first time you are coming, you're amazing. My name is Busola. I hope you enjoy yourself here today and you come back again and again. And please subscribe if you haven't. And if you like what is going on here, click like and share with your friends. In the last two videos, we've been chatting about things that are free and very good for health. Laughter, water. And today, we're going to look at another one that is free. It's rest. Rest is free for the taking, isn't it? But many of us fall into the trap of work, endless work, as if work ever ends. It doesn't. There will always be something to do. So rest would always have to be a decision. But when you do decide to rest, it's a good decision. Talking about decisions, have you ever tried making decisions when you're tired? You realize that you end up with poor decisions. That when you look back later, you say, oh, if I was fresh, if my mind was fresh, I would have made a better decision. A rested mind is very important for making decisions. Rest is also important for you to be creative and productive. You're definitely more creative when you're not tired. Rest reduces stress. It improves creativity and productivity. And it makes for good relationships. You know those times that when you're tired, you tend to snap, don't you? Or is it only me? And I become impatient? Maybe it's only me, but check. Rest is important. And how do you rest? What is rest to one person is probably not rest to another person. People have different ways. They rest, different things that mean rest to them. But I'm sure that one way that's common to all of us is sleep. Do you sleep? Sleep well, get yourself good sleep. Or you just drop off when you're tired, very tired, when your body says no. It's good to have a good sleep schedule, like a regular bedtime. And if you can afford it, a nap time, why not? I love to nap and it helps me a lot. It doesn't matter how long for. It's not like by the length. I could have a 5-minute nap and I feel okay. And now as I'm talking, I remember some of my friends who would say, no, they can't nap. They don't get to sleep in the afternoon. And some would say, if I want to sleep, then I must really sleep. I have to have a good 1 hour. I have to have a good 45 minutes. Well, I've just said it. How one person rests is different from how another person rests. But find what is good for you and do it. Other things that mean rest to me would be like taking a nice good walk and singing and maybe even dancing as I go. And if you see me dancing in the streets, that's part of how I enjoy myself. Singing, have some music playing, or I'm just giving myself some nice music and praising God and moving my body stylishly as I go. For me, that's rest. I've asked a few of my friends to come chat to us about rest. Those whose rest pattern I really admire. They're busy people, but they make sure they get in their rest. Today, Ruth Egbunu is going to chat to us. She's the daughter of my friends, who, in her own right, is my friend. She's a very hardworking woman, very busy, but she honors rest. Here comes Ruth.
My name is Ruth. I'm going to talk about rest and what rest means to me. My relationship with rest started during the lockdown. Before that, I used to work a lot, doing a lot of part-time jobs, and I was also studying. I'd taken some time off to study and spent 2 weeks just sleeping and waking up because I was so exhausted, and I had never felt this way before. But I didn't think much of it once I'd regained my strength, and I just kept going. The lockdown happened and everybody, plus me, had to slow down. During the lockdown, someone on Instagram who I followed announced on her stories that she would like to read a book and who would like to join her to read it. And I said, I think I will join you because I've always wanted to read the book, and this will be an opportunity to read the book with other people. The name of the book was The Ruthless Elimination of Hurry, and one of the principles in this book was observing the Sabbath. I said, okay, why not? Let me try this and see if it will make an impact in my life. And I started during the lockdown, and my parents were with me during the lockdown, and we all did it together. I encouraged them to join me, and they did, because I wanted it to be a day where like the phones were turned off, the TV was turned off, because it was just constant COVID cases, death tolls, and calls. It was just a lot of news that was making me very anxious. And they joined me. They joined me to take the Sabbath. So the first Saturday, phones were turned off, the TV was turned off, and it was just silence, bliss. It was beautiful, and it was. We just rested, read a book, and I said, okay, I like this practice and I'll continue. At first, it wasn't easy, just shutting off on Saturday, but after a while, I started looking forward to my Saturdays where my phone was turned off and I could just be, I didn't have to be going anywhere, and I could just rest. I could just read a book. I could have a Bible study, like a longer quiet time. I could listen to music. I could just be in my PJs all day. It's been really refreshing, really refreshing to me. Something I've also put as part of my Saturdays are like going to visit friends, chatting with friends. It's different when you have planned ahead of time to meet someone on like a Saturday where you can have a really heart-to-heart discussion and be at rest, not rushing in or rushing out of the place. For me, it is a form of rest. Another thing I've done during the week is taking walks. Walks have been really refreshing for me, especially when I'm feeling very overwhelmed. I have realized that nature brings peace to me. I like to read, but I never get to read books during the week. But Saturday is a day for me to just be, to read books and enjoy reading them. Sleeping, I enjoy sleeping and lying in bed. My week starts Sundays and it ends on Fridays. Something I learned from this book was also not making work a god to me. Telling God that I'm not a slave to work and I can't take time to rest. There are some Saturdays, yeah, I've said I'm too busy. Let me just try and do this like thing because I have a lot to do and I can't actually take a day off. And it hasn't really worked out well because the next week I just feel so exhausted, like I didn't have a break. But then I've learned that no matter how busy my week is, taking Saturday out and coming back again it's just been a game changer for me. It's helped me to walk through problems. It's helped me to seek God's face and also hear through His word what the direction He might be leading me towards. And I feel like it's been beautiful It's just been beautiful, and I always look forward to my Saturdays because it's the day I can just rest and just be.
Wonder how many of us are like Ruth was, who love reading and would like to read, but we can't read because we don't have the time. You heard? You can make it. You can still read. No time to visit, my friends. She just told you. She turns off her phone, her TV, and she just leaves. Can you imagine that? Can you? Just give it a try and get some rest and stay rested. And I'll see you again in my next video. Well refreshed, feeling better with life, making better decisions, being more creative, more productive, because you have been resting. Till then,